Now, me, Karthik, and Mr. Vinod, who is a YouTuber who is sharing their experience with our audience. So, today, our agenda is to talk on the performance testing tool because now without performance testing or without load testing, testing is not at all possible. And we cannot say that our testing is completed. So performance testing tool or load testing tool will play a very important role in testing life cycle era. And organizations also thinking about, because when we are talking about testing framework or testing on any specific load on stress of any device or and the application, generating millions of load is not at all possible by the human being. So these millions of load will be captured by using these type of application we will discuss here. There are various tools are available in the market, but some of them are uh, greatly accepted by the every organization, and these organizations are using since ages. So here we will capture 5 tools which is mostly used in the all the organization, and they are giving a better performance, scalability, and efficiency related to the testing framework. So first start with the Apache JMeter. So Apache JMeter is one of the finest tool which we are using or organization, and they are testing or using in the testing framework. So it's in the Apache project, where it is a load testing tool for analyzing and measuring the performance of the variety of applications. We can say that it's a web application. This is also suitable for the JDBC and a database connection with FTP, LDAP, web services, GMS, HTTP, generic TCP connections, and OS native processes. We can also configure JMeter with the Selenium because the Selenium with the integration of JMeter will help us to do a part of the functionality testing. It will also help in terms of performance. So whenever it will require to generate 1,000 number of count or 2,000 or millions of count on the load perspective. Load is, it means what? So if I am the user and I am doing the logging. So it's a single count for me. But when organization want to test that specific login credential or login page with millions of login credential, then generating these millions of login credential not at all possible for the manual person or single person. So, and this is absolutely not at all possible to generate these type of frequent number of loads with the users. So definitely these tools are involved for testing this. So whenever it is required to do the login of 2000, 3000 number in Selenium, so integration of JMeter will help them to test it. So JMeter supports variable parameterization, assertions, pre-thread cookies, configuration variables, and all. So this is as per me, but definitely Vinod and Karthik also share their experience, how they have worked it. I've used in several projects on web-based applications in real life, which is finest tool, and I'm getting almost 99% accuracy in terms of efficiency and testing framework. So over to you, Mr. Vinod.
Yeah, sure. Like as you told, like whatever you told is absolutely fine. So coming to the tool wise, JMeter is the Apache JMeter is an open source tool first of all. So this one widely nowadays widely this tool is using, okay, for the performance and the load testing. Okay, so using this tool we can analyze and measuring the performance of variety of services. Okay, this tool mainly used for the web and web service applications. So they are going to implement for mobile also for to the performance testing using mobile applications like load runner. Now we can do load testing using mobile also. Okay, so coming to the JMeter, the futures. Okay, so the futures will be comparing with like the load runner. It will be a, like now also it will be a gem comparing in the all performance testing tools. Okay, based on it will be like that's a industry tool now also, because that many members, that many clients is now also using. Okay, so coming to the futures, so it supports multiple load injectors. Okay, so managed by the single control, we can control this one load inject with the only single control. Okay, coming with the JMeter. For the JMeter, must and should we need to install Java first. Then only we are able to we are able to use the JMeter. Absolutely. Okay. Then if we are not going to install Java, then we can't use the JMeter. So that's the main thing. First of all. So and most of the people, like for the performance testing, JMeter use for the most of the Java based development applications, because it will be like sync for the, if you are using like the JMeter for the Java based developed application, it will be in the sync for the load testing also. Okay, it will be. So comparing with the like load runner, the JMeter will have less scripting effects comparing to other tools also. Like if you compare like Neoload as well as any other tools, like it will be the comparing the like charts and graphs also. Okay, it will be statistics, it will be usage. We can here we can configure the monitoring as I discussed in the previous. So here for the monitoring, there like the plugins will be there. We can include the plugins to view the charts. We can view charts like whatever the like pre already defined the charts will be there, like the graphs and analyzing the statistics and will be there. But we can, if you include any plugins, we can, it will be looks like the UI front, like it will be a nice, we can see the graphical versions for the charts and graphs. Okay, so we can use the monitoring here, the Tomcat also. We can collect the logs using the Tomcat collector for the monitoring. And we can as you told, like we can configure with the Selenium also for performance testing using the JMeter. And the protocols, like we can use like as usual, but HTTP and mostly for the performance testing, mostly we are using HTTP and HTTPS, the protocols, and SOAP. Okay, so but JMeter will support like HTTP, HTMS, and SOAP, Java based protocols, and FTP and XML also. Yeah, and coming to the like in the JMeter in the performance testing, if we are doing performance testing, as like we need to first we are going to here in the performance testing, the three things will be main. So if we are going to do performance testing, first we need to gather the logs, like in the previous what exactly happened, like in the previous, if we are doing performance testing. Based on that, we need to prepare the plan and all. So that's it, Deepak, from my.
That's a great point from Mr. Vinod. Yeah, Karthik, if you want to include anything.
My end, like where as a common user, if I want to learn JMeter, so where I can go and download. And I think there is one JMeter University is also available, right? Sai, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
Blaze Meter University will
Please
be
me.
there. So, yeah,
Mm.
they'll upload like a they are offering the three certifications, like JMeter Pro and JMeter Advanced, so three types of certifications. If you are clear that, there is a like nice tutorials. If you watch the tutorials, then you need to write
Mm.
like one objective exam, like in the online.
Mm.
So if you are clear that, they'll offer the certifications also. It will be
I
nice,
think one of the
nice.
certification is free of cost.
Yeah,
Two.
no, all three certifications is free of cost. We need to clear the exam.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. So it will be useful when it comes to industry level as well.
exactly. So
Yeah, so
because
if you install your JMeter as well, you can find it out the means learning content on their help section as well.
yes,
And Apache JMeter site also having documentation for JMeter.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. So that's a great thing about JMeter when we're talking about we have lots of resources available in social media. So before continuing with the second tool, so sorry for the viewer and sorry for this here the introduction about Mr. Karthik and Vinod.
Yes, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I am Karthik from KB Tutorials, a YouTube channel, having close to 6+ years of IT experience and the automation space, mostly into the Selenium side, and yeah, few POCs and UiPath as well. So that's I knew database side as well. I worked on and report testing, visualization reports I worked on. That's a small introduction about me.
Too many YouTube content on your channel. It's a variety of knowledge sharing content.
because
So
of from my background, from my BTech background, so I'm completely into the programming. So it's easy for me to have a look into different tools like Catalan or Selenium or the Python. So it's quite an easy for me.
that's it. Over to you, Vinod.
Yeah, hi, this is Sai Vinod. I'm from Sai Vinod Airala YouTube channel, and I have 3+ years of experience in both functional and API testing. And recently, I've started working on performance testing also. And mostly, I'm working to API and using the JMeter coming to the performance testing. Yeah, that's all about from Deepak.
Thank you for introducing both of you. As you know, I'm also in the YouTube background and having 8+ years of experience in software testing and use various tools in the organizations in terms of functionality, performance, and CI/CD pipeline. So that's all. So let's move to the second tool, which is globally accepted, and I think the market capture of this tool is more than JMeter in terms of capturing each and every functionality in detail wise. So load learner is the name of the tool, which is also developed by the Mercury in 1999, and load learner later acquired by the HP in 2006. Since 2006, LoadRunner is acquired by the Micro Focus. LoadRunner is tool supported by RI, that is Rich Internet Application. Web 2.0 is supportable. Mobile SAP, Oracle, MS SQL, Citrix, RTE. These all contains are well used with this tool, and mailing system as well as Windows socket is well tuned with the load runner tool. And when we are talking about the competitor perspective, as I said, this is having uh, more market capture as compared to the other tool. So when we are talking about the advantage point of view, so if you are talking about the advantage of load runner tool, no need to install it on the server under test. It uses native monitors. If you are taking the example of any Linux or Unix system, so it is supportable by the Rasted daemon for the Unix. So it uses NCC language. Because of that, it's well integrated with the other language as well. So if we want to do the performance testing of or automate our performance content with this tool, so it is not going to be difficult or bit challenging with using Java, VB, or other Python programming language. So it is having excellent monitoring as compared to the analysis and interfaces. We can see reports in the easy basis, and it's very easy to understand and look for the first time viewer as well. So if I am the first time viewer of the load runner report or execution report, and I want to check it, it's very easy, just like we are reading in the Excel. So it supports most of the protocols. It's almost all the protocols are supported by the load runner. It makes correlation much easier. We can dig into the correlation content. And GUI, if you are talking about GUI, is also very much interactive and nice to play with that. So recording, one click recording is available in load runner tool, and excellent exhaustive component interaction with the HP tool is also available. So that is all the features which we are talking about the load runner. So if we want to go ahead with this, could you please continue the Mr. Vinod about this tool?
Yeah, sure. Like I agree with your words because the load runner is a like still this is a trending one tool. Most of the people are using, and this tool is developed from the Micro Focus, and this tool is used to test applications like measuring system behavior and performance under load. Okay, so we can simulate thousands of users concurrently using this application software. Okay, first of all, so as you told, like the correlation will be easy comparing the JMeter. Absolutely. So if you're comparing, it will be whatever it may be, like parameterization and correlation and like the synchronization. So it will be like dead easy if you compare the JMeter. Okay, so if you are struck somewhere in the JMeter, you need to debug and you need to solve that issue. Okay, that will be really tough. If you are the pro in JMeter, then only you are able to solve like within that time. So apart from that, if you are not, if you are good, like if you are starting with the JMeter, it's really tough for you. But in load runner, not like that. Okay, you can debug with step by step little bit like easily. Okay, all the elements, UI elements will be there. We can go through that elements and we can debug like step by step. It will be really easy, like the correlation and especially correlation and parameterization and recording steps. It will be really like the flexible. We can record, anyone will record. Like if you go through that like the guidelines, then we can do performance clustering, like we can do parameterization, we can do correlation. The analyzer also, like we can analyze with the graphs like easily comparing the JMeter, because here the analyzer will be like defaultly will be there in the load runner, but in the JMeter we can include the plugins if we are going to validate that charts and all we are going to analyze. Okay, so coming to the cost wise, JMeter is a open source tool and load runner is a like load runner. They'll offer you some until 50 users, 50 or 100 users, I'm not sure on that. After that we need to pay, we need to upgrade that load runner to the pro version, then only we can perform we can perform the performance to use that all the features. Yeah, that's all. And coming to the features and the protocols, all like whatever we discussed, all the protocols supported by the load runner, that will be a best version and a best one. And nowadays they're included mobile testing also. We can use mobile testing also using the like virtual users. We can simulate that using mobile also. Yeah, that's it, Deepak.
Deepak, is it like on a normal computer, like as a normal user, can I download this load runner and is it free for some days? Like most of the HP products, they'll give 45 days free, right?
Yes, yes, right.
Yes,
So please go ahead. Vinod.
Yeah, Deepak, you
yes,
can
Yeah.
Karthik.
continue. Somebody can continue.
Okay, so yes, it's definitely free for some of the days. Post that you can upgrade your license and you can start continuing using it. But as you said, it's 45 days lockdown period for the HP application. So same like here as well. And if
Is
the
there any forum site you can suggest here where we can start learning from the scratch?
actually, I'm not big fond of any other forum, but Loadrunner website and HV forum is also having a good number of resources and document history about these tools. So as I said, for the previous tool also same tool. In this tool is also having a help content where you can download their complete manual guides. From that manual guide, it's a stepwise project procedure is already suggested over there, so no need to check with other forum. It's well guided stepwise content is available on their documentation portal.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. But if you are good, if you are went to the load runner application, Microfocus recently offered the training, but it will be a costly one. Okay, like you need to attend the training, and after that, if you are after that training, they are offering the certification, but it will be costly, cost around like more than 12,000 for the 1 week. They're offering the like the fee structure and the course details also.
Okay. The same training is available on the HP site as well. That is again chargeable for the user who wants to use it. But definitely
Exactly.
they can get a help from the documentation portal, and stepwise procedure is already explained about each and every functionality. So okay, let's move to the third application, which is NeoLoad. So NeoLoad is again a load and stress testing tool which we are using inside the performance, and it will automate our performance testing platform. For enterprise organization, continuous testing from API is very helpful when we are using with NeoLoad. It provides testers and developers automatically test design and maintenance, the most realistic simulation of user behavior. It is fast root cause, so whenever we'll find any issue which is easy to fix it, and there is no other challenges when we are talking about the analysis and built-in integration fast functionality of this application. So it is well integrated with the software development lifecycle tool chain. It is designed, developed and marketed by Neotize, and privately owned company based in GMS, France. So Neoload works by simulating traffic up to millions of users to determine application performance under load, analyze response time. So if you want to analyze per request response time, which is very easy to do that by using tools. Definitely other tools also offering this type of functionality, but you know, having specific countdown time for the response analyzer, and pinpoint the number of the simultaneous user with the internet or mobile applications. Test can be performed inside the firewall, that is in-house for the cloud. In addition to simulating network traffic, it also simulates end user transaction activities, and including searches of simulating virtual users accessing web application module. It provides a complete performance or functionality testing, which is required till the bottleneck. So it monitors in the newest web database and application server such as JBoss, which is well integrated with this tool, and servers application HP UX11, WebLogic, WebSphere, Apache Tomcat, and MSQL database. Its scripts are developed via GUI, which provides conditions loops in other programming. It supports basic digits, NTLM, and form-based authentication mechanism, which is giving a best functionality of these tools. So it support ActiveX as well. So HTTP protocol, it supports J2EE.NET and other framework which is well integrated with. But if you're talking about the protocol wise, it is not suitable for all of the protocols. There, this is a limitation we can say that about this tool. It supports hybrid and native mobile applications. It supports video, HTTP, and RTMP. JSON and SPDY is also possible to do that. So that's all about the Neoload application from my side. You can continue with your side, your opinion, Mr. Vinod.
Yeah, like whatever you told is exactly correct. And Neoload is newly came. The Neoload is where nowadays we are able to hear the all in all fields. Like we are able to hear the word for the Neoload because this is a new innovative performance testing platform to design to automate the test design and maintenance. Whatever it will be like the analyze and for agile and DevOps team also. Okay, we can integrate with continuous CI/CD pipelines to support for the performance testing also. Okay, so the coming to the futures, okay, so we can integrate with the CA servers for automated test runtime. And one more thing, like it will consist of the shared test scripts and reports. Okay, we can share these things and all. And faster we can coming to the test creation for the performance testing creation, you can enable the faster test creation this using the Neoload. And coming to the protocols, like these the one tool supports the SOAP protocol. Okay, doing the performance testing like as usual HTTP and HTTPS and normal like Ajax and push platforms we can use the REST. Okay, these protocols will be support Neoload. And coming to the Neoload, it's the MB of the Neoload application. It's size of around like 800 MB. Okay, comparing with load runner and web load, this file size will be less. And the installation also it won't take much time. We can install Neoload like within a span of 10 minutes. We can install Neoload. And coming to the Neoload, especially the futures, if you want to like upgrade more about you are going to dig into more in the like in the recording while recording doing parameterization correlation, you must good at the JavaScript first. Then only you are able to perform like these things like whatever it may be. Like if you want to correlate, if you are going to write some functions and you are going to validate, you must and should know the like base at least basics of JavaScript. Then only you are able to you can use application like however you are going to use. Okay, it's not like that the load runner, because in load runner if you are good at C, okay, you can manage the load runner. Okay, as for we are writing some functions and we are validating particularly that element or field will be there or using the C functions. Like JMeter also we need to learn Java, like not much that, but we need to know like how exact the Java flow and that. Coming to the this one Neoload, we need to we must and should learn the JavaScript basics. Then only we are able to use the Neoload. And like we can this new we can use if we are using a Neoload. Okay, we can generate like new like visualization reports also. For that, we need to install another plugins for server monitoring tools. Yeah, that's it, Deepak.
How about the costing perspective?
Sorry, Deepak.
How about the costing perspective?
Yeah, casting will be the same. It will be applicable for the like load runner only. Neoload also will offer 50 users for the 45 days free time. Okay, you need to validate like the free license for the 40 days. After that, you need to upgrade to the pro. So like that's it. And Neoload is a highly costly one comparing load runner also. Okay, because this one you can integrate the CI/CD pipelines. It will support the dev and like DevOps tips also.
Okay, fine. So next, moving to the another tool, which is Silk Performer. So this is the fourth tool which we are talking here. Silk Performer is the enterprise class solution for the software application performance, load and stress testing. Cell Performer is used to access the performance of internet service. As I said, for the Neoload, it seem like your internet database servers and distributed applications. Silk Performer creates highly realistic framework in whenever in terms of talking about the performance testing, customizable load test. It accomplishes this task through the use of virtual users. It's the same for every application. Every application is using the virtual user. It same like here as well, but it will provide the transactions to submit under test in the same manner as a real user. Using a minimum of hardware resources, we can generate our performance script and use it for the long run. But when we are talking about the other tools capability, mostly it is well integrated with the web-based application. So we can say it's a small drawbacks here. So using a minimum hardware, we can achieve it. That is a good advantage here, because some other tools require too much configuration or high configuration of the system, and the definitely again with the graphics and all is again performer. If you are talking about the performance point of view, it's a very powerful tool for the load and performance testings. So their advantage is easier, and scalability and performance is very high. Enterprise applications self-performance ensure the quality of enterprise application by measuring their well, and internally it is captured. Test reports components are very much integrated and user friendly. Development perspective cycle is also very clear. Dramatically, it reduces the cost of the defects in your multiple environments. It is well supported with the web applications, web servers, .NET, remoting objects, EJBs, and services. Whenever we're talking about the Java RMI, it is also very much supportable in terms of their objects and exploring point of view. So VB.NET, .NET are language such as C Sharp and VB.NET, Self-Performer, Visual Studio .NET, and add-on. These are the add-on tools which we can use it for the different languages. So principal problem easily for quick solution, it is having a pinpoint solution activity where we can toggle or rebuild true long-term technology for HTML, XML, SQL, and other transactional media which we are transferring data from one place to the other. So Self Performer is again a great tool in terms of performance and load testing. So that's all from my side. If Vinod wants to continue, you can go ahead, please.
Yeah, Silk Performer is we can Silk Performer is a tool. It is an enterprise class load and stress testing tool. Firstly, and we can use this Silk Performer testing tool with the multiple application environments with the thousands of concurrent users. We can test this tool with the concurrent of users. Okay, so comparing the Silk Performer with the load runner and JMeter, okay, so it will holds a less market comparing with load runner and JMeter. Silk Performer holds a like less market in the industry. Okay, so it's also supports like the widest range of protocols, like as we discussed in previous, like whatever it may be, like HTTP, HTTPS, like the all protocols. Okay, so like like Deepak, you told whatever is you told is exactly fine because it requires minimum hardware resources comparing with load runner and JMeter, because for the hardware resources for the load runner especially, you need to like the hardware resource must and should the RAM should be more than 8 GB, and the like i5 first i5 like the i5 like the Intel version i5, then only we can do performance testing like properly, then only the system won't stuck. So if your system will be like 4 GB RAM, Windows i3 version, then obviously if you are opening the load runner, it will take more than 10 minutes. Okay, so like comparing this one, Silk Performer will request less hardware resources. Okay, and it supports integrated server monitoring. Okay, no need to install like other plugins for the monitoring tools like like LoadRunner and JMeter. Okay, so here this one is a friendly licensing also. Okay, customer friendly licensing. We can do so up to like 100, or I'm not sure on the users will get the free license. After that, we need to upgrade to test to do performance testing. So, and it supports like server monitoring, and the correlation and parameterization here is a user friendly like the load runner. Okay, so there is no license requirement for the controllers, but in the load runner we need license requirement for the controllers and all. And we can this one, the protocols, like all the protocols it will support, like the new protocols like HTTP flash email protocol. These types of protocols also will support. And coming to the, if you are to learn the using the Silk Performer, even we don't have much the knowledge, it won't be available in the YouTube or Google also. We need to dig much in the Silk Performer, the in the website, on a website only. Even we don't find much videos on the Silk Performer, because this one holds like less market in the industry. Yeah, that's it, Deepak.
So means enterprise wise, it's less used by the user and the organizations.
Yes,
But
exactly.
definitely this tool is having existed in the market, and many of the small scale industries are still using this. But
Yeah,
definitely there's
small
a
scaling, and the features also they're supporting more features. See here for the especially in the Silk Performer, so SMTP and FTP TCP protocols will be there. So these protocols won't be available in the like in the Neoload or JMeter. Okay, LDX, MPL, these protocols will be there, LDA and XML. So it will be, see, like most of the, based on the requirements, like based on the application level, they're going to choose like the which application they are going to use for the performance testing. It will be depends on, like all things will depend on the requirements, right? The client requirements.
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So any points from your side, Mr. Karthik?
No, actually, I'm very new to this tool. Everything I'm learning from you guys.
Okay, fine. Let's move to the last tool. This is not, but last, you can say that there are various tools available in the market for the performance and load testing, but including each and every tool is not at all possible in one content. So we have listed top 5 tools which is greatly used by the organization, get supported or with all the protocols and the services. So let's move to the fifth tool, that is WebLoad. So this is again a load testing tools. We can say the performance testing, stress and web application. This web and mobile based testing tool analyzes tools is to RadView software. So load testing tool WebLoad combines performance, scalability and integrity as a single process of the verification of web and mobile application. It can simulate hundreds of thousands of concurrent users, making it possible to test large loads and report bottlenecks, constraints and weak point within an applications. The great advantage of these tools we are talking about, we can do the mobile testing or mobile load testing and performance testing end to end. So using its multi-protocol supports, WebLoad simulates traffic of hundreds of thousands of users and provide analysis report, which is very easy to go through it. So how the application we have under load, WebLoad monitors and incorporates statistics from the various component of the system under test server, application server, the database under test. So it is having the service legal agreement compliance in the production environment, but definitely it is a very good tool to use for the performance sessions. So what's your thought on Mr. Vinod?
Yeah. So WebLoad, the tool is a enterprise scale load testing tool. First of all, okay. So this is a web and mobile load testing tool, analyzing tool from the RadView software. So coming to the features, in this, like the web load tool, we can the flexible test scenario creation will be there. First of all, like it won't be like the JMeter, so we can generate test scenario or test scripts we can in the flexible format. Okay, so it will support all the major web technologies like REST or SOAP technologies. And here the coming to the correlation part, this is the main thing we need to discuss about web in the web load. So we can generate the correlation in the powerful way. Okay, that means the powerful correlation engine will be there. So we can use this concept, this technique here. And the automatic bottleneck detection, I think maybe you are aware about that. So finding the bottlenecks, it will be like the crucial part in the performance testing. Okay, here there is no need to dig much, it will detect automatically for the bottleneck detection, like the where application is lagging. Okay, so on coming to the these trainings, coming to the web load, the materials, and if you are someone is going to learn using the web load, they are trying to do performance testing. We need to, there is no another resource, there is no particular like if you are going to YouTube, we can we are able to see the lot of videos using the JMeter and load runner, but not like the web load. Okay, so these two web load are like mostly not like less number of people are using the web load using the performance testing. And okay, so coming to the like if you are validating, you need to write JavaScript also, JavaScript only using the here web load also. Okay, so using this application, yeah, like it will be a like a cost wise also it will be less cost, but then the protocols which the mainly the protocols will be the used HTTP and HTML and XML integrations like the technology server integrations. So mainly this web load are using people's like the those the products like those who are product based companies will be there, right? They're using the internally for that applications. Mostly the people from the product based company, they're using the web load application. Yeah, that's it, Deepak.
So that's all about the performance testing tools. We have discussed about the top five tools which is used globally. So thank you, Mr. Vinod, for sharing your knowledge.
And
And
one thing I want to, yeah, sorry to interrupt you. So
yeah,
I'm going to give only one suggestion. So someone is going to start career in the performance testing, might be they're doing the manual and they're planning to move to performance or automation. So performance testing is not like a, if you are going to learn like Java, then it will be enough for to do a automation testing for the Selenium, using the Selenium. Okay, but coming to the performance testing, first of all, like you need to think out of the box. Okay, because you are the like in the automation team or the functional team, there is a lot of team members will be there, like team members, like we can expect at least 2 to 3 members in the team, but not but now in the performance testing you can expect only one member, or you can expect 2 members, that's it. Like if the team coming to the team wise, so you are the one need to you need to do the performance testing and you need to cover the whole things. Okay, and you need to do report your higher management authority, or it may be the TL will be there in some organizations, the TL also won't be there. Okay, mostly the manager, and next you are the one, the performance testing, you need to do all the performance testing end to end concepts. Okay, so for that first you need to learn what's the performance testing, and different types of like what testings we are going to do in performance testing, like load, what we're coming to the load or stress, these testings also will be there, right? So first you need to learn about those things, and must and should, like you need to know first what is the testing. So like strictly you are coming to the performance testing, it won't be workout, like it will be workout, but it won't be workout much, like it won't be used for cracking the interviews. Okay, so you need to learn the performance testing concept, then you need to apply those concepts in the real time in the application. It will be whatever, whichever the application you are using, like loadrunner or JMeter, the concepts will be the same, the functionality will be different. That means like the doing the correlation and parameterization. So in the performance testing mainly, if you are good at if you are good at mainly recording, and second one is parameterization, and third is correlation and analysis part and debugging. So if you are good at these 5 concepts, you are the pro in the performance testing. No need to no need to check with the another members. Okay, if you are good at these things, then that will be enough. That's it, Deepak, from me.
yeah, that's a great point. So whenever we want to learn it, and definitely the performance testing team is having a lesser size as compared to the functionality and other testing. So thank you, Mr. Vinod and Karthik, joining this video and sharing your knowledge and feedback. So special request with the viewer who is watching this, Mr. Vinod and Karthik both are handling their YouTube channels and sharing their knowledge with them. So kindly like and subscribe their channel and pressing bell icon to get notified with their updated contents, whatever they are uploading. So that's all from my side. So we'll definitely cover some other video on different other tools on the performance testing. So we are closing here. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Deepak.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.